Hi. Um, I was just watching a movie on TV and it reminded me of someone that did a video on YouTube that I came across one night in October that there's a lot of the horror movie buffs that talk on YouTube sometimes that I come across some of their videos. I'm not subscribed to any of them. I just occasionally find one. And one of the videos that I found what something he said stuck with me. I don't remember who it was, I'm sorry, but he said he said okay. Well, the original topic was he was doing a video response to someone. This person asked a question, what movie scared you the most when you were a kid or when you were a teenager, and why? And this guy was doing a video response, and he said that the movies that he it really scared him were The Exorcist and The Shining, because he has always been scared of the thought of being hallucinating or being possessed. And so when he watched the movie The Shining, the main character, he that scared him. And then the part when in The Shining, when the boy seen the ghost, that was scary as well to him. And he said that that was the main two that he could remember that scared him. Well, the reason why it stuck with me was he had the DVDs of them right there, and it said HD DVD on the top. And he said, "Yeah, I know this is an obsoleted, sorry, this is an obsolete version, this obsolete copy, but I have a DVD player that they will play on, and I'm happy with it for now." And that's what he said. He just basically said real quick, "I know this is obsolete, but I like them." And that always stuck with me. I told Harry about this. It stuck with me because, the movie The Shining was like in the early 90s. It was, or early 80s, I mean. It was like 80 or 81 or something. And then the movie The Exorcist was in the late 70s. If you get like the DVD copy, like when DVD players started coming out, when everyone wanted the DVD copy of stuff, uh, for an older movie that is as clear and as good quality as it'll get, because the video cameras that they used back then were the top line video camera, but it looks worse quality than if a movie just came out a few months ago or like a year or so ago. That's just how it is. That's just how the world works. And you can't get a Blu-ray copy of something and have it be better than the DVD copy, because they digitally mastered it right when it came out in DVD. You got the DVD copy of it. Um, I think that you should just keep the regular DVD player and then the Blu-ray if you're really a movie buff and you want the Blu-ray copy of it. But it's just that really bothered me, because and little stuff like that bothers me sometimes. Why? Because it's just how my mind works. Um, it was very I think you can tell it why it bothered me, because it's like, okay, well, the HD TV copy, okay, the high resolution copy is going to look the same as the other copy, because that's just as good as the movie will get. So anyway, I want to do a video sometime, but with a trailer or something that is public domain. I want to do it with something that's public domain, but I do want to make a video sometime about what the difference between widescreen and full screen is, because some people don't know. Uh, and some people like argue about what's better, and widescreen is better because Uh, I some people don't know. Well, the people that do know, I think would say like, "Duh, everyone knows this." But um, it's widescreen. When you go to see it in the movie theater, it's a rectangle shape. So when you buy full screen, they they crop it, and then they just focus on one square of the screen. It's not the entire screen. So you see more of it if it's that rectangle with the bars on the top and the bottom than if it's a square. And that might not make any sense to you people, but it's true. And so if you buy a copy of a movie, buy the widescreen version because it's better. It might not, you might not think it's better, but it is better for you. And that is, what I think is better. So, just do what I tell you to and not think for yourself. Yeah, if you look at me from this angle, my haircut's pretty good, right? I got a haircut on Tuesday. So yeah, I go through a phase where I hate it for like the first week, and then I'm happy with it. But this is a haircut I usually get like every time, so I like it. See, it's good. It's good. Uh, Jennifer doesn't like short hair, but she says that I'm my own person, so I can do whatever I want, really. Like I can make my own choices. So that's good. She said she would rather have me with longer hair, but she's happy because I'm happy type of thing with it. So that's good. Uh, and I could never be with someone that would want me to have longer hair. That's one of the main things about me, and not to get on a big rant about that, but that's one of the main things I feel. If they want to change that part of me, then they wouldn't want to. That they would be wanting to change me as a person too much, and it just goes along with that part of my personality is you either accept how I look and that how I act in that way, or you don't accept me at all type of thing. I've gotten into fights with, not romantically, but Harry's nice segue. Harry's mom, right when I moved in when I was 18, he had no problem with me, but she didn't like me. She could not stand me because I would not act feminine. I wouldn't dress feminine. And she lied and said that he had an internet service provider at the time. She lied and said that customers were complaining about it just because she couldn't stand it. So she started lying and saying that other people had a problem with it, but it was her that had a problem with it. And so that was the beginning of our relationship not being um, or was not standing each other, and I cannot stand her to this day. Not because of that, but because she's a liar and she is one of these old ladies that tries to manipulate people. So they do what she wants them to do, and I don't tolerate that at all. So she tried to make me out to be, she lied and said I was an awful person, just so uh, Harry would think I was an awful person, but obviously, I mean, you can tell now that it just made her look bad instead of me looking bad, because every time she would lie, it was obvious that she was lying. That he would ask me what my side of the story was, and it was obvious that I was telling the truth and she was lying. So it just made her dig herself even deeper in her hole, and then um, it just made her look ridiculous, and then she blamed me for it. That she's just one of those people that's never her fault. It's always the other person's fault. So whatever. Um, so anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest, and nice if you've been here for this long. I applaud you. I'm so glad that you can stand me for a little over 9.5 minutes. And great. Bye.